Hi YouTube, so I'm coming on again for my 31 days of Halloween. Again, if you're not part of my channel, please like and subscribe. But today we're going to be doing the Oogie Boogie Boys. We're going to do the witch today. These masks, pretty cool. We were the Oogie Boogie Boys one year for Halloween, so we made our own masks. Pretty cool. My oldest kept them for us and I asked if I could use them. So this is the witch's mask. I was the witch, so this was the one I made, which is pretty cool. It turned out good and we had a blast being the Oogie Boogie Boys. It was me, her, and my husband. Nobody else in the family wanted to do it. My son wanted to be different, like always. So without further ado, let's get to the look. The three Oogie Boogie Boys names were Lock, Shock, and Beryl, and today I'm going to be doing Shock the Witch. She was a witch, so I'm going to start doing it. So let's get to it. When all of the characters have their masks off, their faces are white, so I'm going to be using my Benide Clown White makeup again. I'm also going to be attempting to put down my eyebrows. Wish me luck. This has been a challenge. I will attempt and I will make it at least once. So once again, let's get to it. I'm going to start with my eyebrows. I'm going to place the glue stick all over my eyebrows. I'm not going to go too thick. I've noticed that that's the best way. I'm going to push them down and just get them flat. And that's it. I'm attempting to make this happen. So let's let it dry. While that's drying, I'm going to start the process of painting my white face. I washed my brush. It's softer now. Yay. So again, they are white all over. You're going to make them white. It's pretty cool being able to do this again. I'll put a picture of what we looked like. I think I had a picture of me and my daughter. I don't know if I had all of us, but I will put a picture of what we looked like when we had the masks on and our faces done. We all did our own makeup and we all made our own masks, which was pretty cool, you know. We took on those tasks ourselves. We said, well, if we're going to do this, everybody has to do their own. And me and my husband have computer animation background. We don't do it anymore, but we have some art skills behind us. So we're like, we can tackle this. Kids think we can't do anything anymore, but we really can. We're still skillful, even in our age. I'm going to continue to do my face, and I'll be right back. Okay, so to do my eyebrows, I decided to take my palette, and I'm just taking some of the white and smearing it into them. And it's actually working a lot better than some of the other methods I've done. I actually like it. It's getting rid of them better. It does get more white up here though. That's the only bad thing, so I'm gonna have to blend it out better. Be right back. Going back in with my setting powder. So again, I'm gonna use my Marilyn paint palette. It's the one I've been using the whole time. You need water to activate it. It will not work without water, so you need water to activate it. I'm going to be using this teal color. She has a witch nose, which is big. Most witches' noses are big. I'm going to try to attempt to make my nose a little bit bigger.
I'm still asleep. Mommy's still sleeping, Dad?
Yeah, I'm sleeping.
But no, you're not.
I went through my makeup and I found this old Victoria's Secret makeup that I have, and this teal blue right here is gonna work great for blending this. So I went in and I stole it. I don't use it that often, but this is gonna do great for blending this out and making it look a lot fluffier and more like her character. As you can see, already looking good. I'm gonna use this blue. I feel like the Marilyn makeup was just too thick and right on, so this is gonna work better. Hopefully. Hopefully. I mean, so far it looks like it's doing pretty good. I'm just gonna smooth this out, buff it out. Do I look like her so far? Alright, I'm gonna keep working on this and I'll be right back. Alright, now I'm gonna work on my eyes, getting them black. And then I'm gonna move on to my teeth. So I'm using this makeup, this black. I normally paint my eyes first with the Marilyn, but I decided not to this time. I think doing some makeup is a little bit easier. I might have to go back and paint just to get it really dark. But right now I can just buff it out and make it look pretty good on its own. So I think I'm gonna go back in with my Marilyn because this isn't doing justice for the black. Trial and error. Make sure my brush isn't too wet. It doesn't run. Not bad. That looks pretty good. They look pretty uneven almost. Pretty good. Yeah. There's some other colors here, so I'm gonna go in and darken around the eyes with these other colors. All right, now I'm gonna work on the mouth, and I'm gonna start with the teeth. All right, I've been doing my teeth. I'm gonna keep on finishing this. I just put my teeth where you can see them. That's where I want my teeth. So let me get this last one in. I'm gonna go in with the black. I'm gonna fill in my teeth area, and I'm pretty much gonna be almost done. I'm gonna give a little softness around the lips, and that'll be the end look. I might put a little bit of blue around the side. It would have been cool to have the pipes.
She said pipes? I know.
So what would have been cool is if I would have had some pipes with the little fuzzy stuff off of it, but I don't. So I found some wire, and I'm gonna use this as my hair. and just make it work. Okay? So I'm just gonna put these randomly and make them look, because her hair was just all over the place like that. It looks really cool. Alright, I think I'm only gonna use the 4, but that's how it's gonna look. The only bad thing is I still have to put on my costume. So now I have to take it off to be able to get my costume on. But this works. I like it. Alright, I'll be right back in a few minutes. So I decided to paint my neck. I'm gonna black it out a little bit because her neck is a little bit smaller. I just want to put a little bit of the light blue around the edges. Everybody has their own way of doing stuff. This is how I'm doing it. So, are we shocked? Because I'm shocked. This is shock. Let's put my hair extensions, little thingies in, and then let's put on my hat, and this will be my look for today. Again, I'm gonna put up a picture of how I looked last year, or not last year, a few years ago we did this. I think my daughter was in middle school. She's now in college. It's kind of scary. But yes, how do you like the look? Let me know if there's something I could have improved on. I'm always looking for suggestions. Again, the eyebrows, they covered up a little bit better. I'm getting better at it. That's all that counts. So let me put in my little extensions, put on my hat, and grab my mask, and we'll see the finished look. I gotta say, it's pretty cool. I like it. That's all that matters, right? As long as you like your look when you go out for Halloween. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks, because at the end of the day, who's gonna know who you are behind the mask or behind the makeup? I'm gonna color in my eyes with a black eyeliner, and that's it. This is my take on shock. Pretty good. I like it. I'll be right back. Either barrel or lock is the next 2 that I have to do for the Oogie Boogie Boys. It looks really cool. Thanks for watching. Bye. This is my take on shock. Came out pretty good. Again, if I had had the little piping straws, it would have looked better, and I could have put a little bit more. That's what I would have done differently. But this is my take. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Before I finished off, I just wanted to show, this was the hat I made back when we did the characters ourselves. I made my own hat. Isn't it cute? This was my hat that I wore on my head. I'll take this one. It had a rubber band, but the rubber band's broke since then. But this was my hat that I wore. As cute as it looks, right? And that was the hat I wore. Crazy, right? You need...
I'm still asleep.
I got my kids in the background.
Okay.
Okay, guys, you gotta help me out here. They're gone. Sometimes children can be a little much. Everybody has their own way of doing stuff. This is how I'm doing it. So, either barrel or shock, because I did lock. Oh wait, shock, lock, lock.